everyone. Welcome back to Business English Desk. I'm Laura.
And I'm Jamie. And okay, today's topic, this one is so practical. Like genuinely, you will use today's expressions every single day.
Every week, Jamie.
Every week, I mean it. But before we dive in, listen to this.
Go ahead.
I'm leaving in 5 minutes. I'm heading out. Want anything? Okay, I'm taking off. See you tomorrow. Come on, let's get going.
Same idea, going somewhere, departing, but each one feels completely different, doesn't it?
Completely different. Different energy, different context, different relationship. And by the end of today, you'll know exactly when to reach for each one.
So today we're covering leave, head out, take off, and get going.
4 expressions, so many situations. Let's get into it.
So this one is probably the most versatile and the most important of today's 4. It does so many different jobs in everyday English, and understanding all of them is going to completely change how you use it.
So the most basic meaning of leave is to go away from a place, like, I leave work at 6 every day, or she left the party early, or we need to leave now or we'll miss the train. It's the neutral, everyday word for departing somewhere.
And leave is the foundation of today's episode. Like the other 3 expressions, head out, take off, get going, are all more specific, more colorful versions of the same core idea. But leave itself works in every situation, formal, informal, serious, casual. It just works.
And leave also means to allow something to remain in a place, like, I left my keys on the kitchen counter, meaning I didn't take them, they stayed there, I left them. Or, she left her coffee half finished, like, she didn't finish it, she departed, and it stayed behind.
And this version of leave is really important because it's about what you don't take with you. Like when you leave somewhere, some things come with you and some things get left. And leave covers both the person going and the things staying.
And leave also means to give or pass something to someone, like she left him everything in her will, meaning she passed on all her possessions to him when she died. She left it to him.
And that meaning of leave in a will carries such weight. Like, it's one of the most final acts of love or care you can perform. Deciding what you leave behind and who you leave it to.
And leave also works in a really emotional sense. Like, he left her after 10 years together, meaning he ended the relationship. He departed from her life. He left. And that use is so heavy, so final, so much pain in one small word.
Right. Like, leave in a relationship context isn't just about physical departure. It's about emotional departure, too. It's about choosing not to be there anymore. And that meaning resonates so deeply because most people have either left someone or been left at some point in their lives.
And then there's leave someone alone, like just leave me alone for a little while, meaning stop bothering me, give me space, leave me in peace. And this is such a universally understood phrase, like the need to be left alone sometimes is one of the most human experiences.
And leave out is another really important connected phrase. Like, she felt left out when everyone went without telling her, meaning excluded, not included, left behind while others moved forward together. And that feeling of being left out is one of the most painful social experiences at any age.
And leave behind is beautiful too, like she left behind an incredible legacy, meaning after she was gone, her impact remained. Her work, her kindness, her influence, all left behind for others to carry forward.
And on leave is a really practical phrase, like she's on maternity leave or he's on sick leave this week, meaning officially away from work for a specific reason, with permission, on leave.
And leave it to me is such a confident, reassuring phrase, like, don't worry, leave it to me, meaning I'll handle it, I'll take care of it, you don't need to, leave it to me.
And take it or leave it is another classic phrase, like, this is my final offer. Take it or leave it, meaning accept what I'm offering or walk away. There's no negotiation. Take it or leave it.
And there's leftover, like, is there any pizza left over? Meaning remaining, not used or consumed, still there after everything else, left over.
So leave covers departing a place, allowing something to remain, passing things on, ending relationships, asking for space, feeling excluded, creating a legacy, being officially away from work, and offering something without negotiation. It's genuinely one of the most important words in everyday English.
And what makes it so interesting today is that the other three expressions are all more specific, more casual, more colorful versions of this one foundational word. Like leave is the root, and the rest are the branches.
Okay, expression 2, head out. Now, this one has a really specific energy that makes it feel different from just saying leave.
So head out means to leave somewhere, but it has a casual, relaxed, friendly vibe to it, like, I'm heading out. Anyone need anything before I go? That's such a natural, warm thing to say before leaving a space shared with other people.
And that question, anyone need anything before I head out, is honestly one of the most considerate everyday phrases in English. Like, it signals I'm leaving, but I'm thinking of you before I go.
And head out always implies movement towards something. Like you're not just departing from somewhere, you're heading in a direction. Like there's a destination, even if you don't name it. I'm heading out has this sense of I'm going somewhere. I have somewhere to be.
Right, like I'm leaving feels more neutral, but I'm heading out feels like you have momentum, you have direction, you're already kind of on your way. And head out is really common in casual social situations, like at a party or a gathering or a restaurant. When you're the first one to decide it's time to go, you don't say, I am now departing. You just say, okay, guys, I'm going to head out.
Right. I am now departing sounds like you're leaving on a space mission.
Exactly. Head out is just so much more human. And it's also used to suggest leaving to someone else. Like, you ready to head out? Meaning, are you ready to leave? Should we go now? Let's head out.
And that version is so common between friends, between couples. Like one person is ready to leave, and instead of saying, let's go, which can sound abrupt, they say, you ready to head out? Which sounds much more natural and collaborative.
And head out also works really naturally with time. Like, I need to head out in about 10 minutes. Or we should head out by 7 if we want to make it. Like, adding a time frame to head out feels completely natural and really common.
And there's a version that's almost like an announcement, like when you're in a shared space and you want people to know you're leaving. You say, all right, I'm going to head out. And it's almost like giving people a chance to say goodbye or to stop you if they need something.
And that social function of heading out is so important. Like, it's not just about the physical act of leaving, it's about the social ritual of departure. Saying you're heading out gives others a moment to respond, to say goodbye, to hug you, to remember something they needed to tell you.
And head out is also used in more adventurous contexts, like the team headed out into the wilderness at dawn. That has such a dramatic, exploratory quality, like heading out into the unknown.
So, head out is casual and warm, implies movement and direction, works in social situations, suggests leaving collaboratively, adds excitement to journeys, pairs naturally with time, functions as a social announcement, and can describe setting out on adventures. Okay, expression 3. Take off. Now, this one we actually covered in a previous episode on take phrasal verbs, but today we're looking at it specifically in the context of leaving or departing, because that's one of its most common and most natural uses.
So in the context of leaving somewhere, take off means to depart, usually quickly, usually casually. Like, all right, I'm going to take off, meaning I'm leaving now, I'm heading out, I'm going.
And take off in this sense has a really specific energy, like it's faster, more abrupt, more decisive than head out. Like head out is warm and social, but take off is like, okay, I'm going, like right now.
Right, like if you say, I'm heading out, People have a moment to say goodbye, to stop you, to ask something, but if you say, "I'm taking off," it feels more like the decision has been made, it's happening. There's a little more urgency to it.
And takeoff comes from the image of a plane leaving the ground, like the literal moment of departure, that rapid, committed, upward movement, and that energy translates perfectly into how we use it for leaving a place.
Like when a plane takes off, there's no hesitation, no "are you ready?" It just commits to the movement. And that's exactly how takeoff feels in conversation. Decisive, committed, happening now.
And takeoff is used a lot when you leave without much ceremony, like he took off without saying goodbye, meaning he left suddenly, quietly, without the usual farewell. And that can feel a little rude sometimes or mysterious, depending on the situation.
Or exciting, like she took off and traveled the world for a year. That sounds so adventurous, like she just committed to departure and went.
And takeoff also works in a group context, like, "Okay, everyone, I'm going to take off." That's such a natural thing to say in a group setting when you're the first or one of the first to leave.
And there's a really casual short version, like just, "I'll take off then," said at the end of a conversation that's naturally wrapping up. Like both people know it's time to go and someone just makes the call. "I'll take off then."
And takeoff can also be used for describing someone leaving a job or a role, like she took off after only 3 months, meaning she left, she departed from that position sooner than expected. She took off.
And sometimes take off in that context has a slightly negative connotation, like leaving abruptly or without warning, like he just took off in the middle of the project, meaning he left suddenly, without finishing, without warning, he just took off.
And takeoff also connects to the idea of escaping something, like she took off as soon as she saw him walk in, meaning she left immediately, she got away quickly, she took off. And that version has almost a running away quality, like a quick exit, a fast departure.
So in the context of leaving, takeoff is decisive and quick, often without ceremony, can feel adventurous, sometimes slightly abrupt, and often describes sudden or unexpected departures.
Okay, last expression, get going. Now, we covered this one in a previous episode, but in the context of starting something. Today, we're focusing on the departure meaning, which is actually its most common use in everyday conversation.
So get going in the context of leaving means to start moving, to stop delaying, to actually begin the process of departure. Like, we really need to get going or we'll be late, meaning we need to leave now. We need to start moving. We need to get going.
And what makes get going really different from the other three is that it almost always implies there was some kind of delay or hesitation before it. Like you weren't going and now you need to start going. You need to get going.
Right. Like leave, head out, and take off all just describe the act of departing. But get going has this extra layer of urgency, of pushing past whatever was keeping you there. Let's stop lingering. Let's get going.
Right. Like leave, head out, and take off all just describe the act of departing. But get going has this extra layer of urgency, of pushing past whatever was keeping you there. Let's stop lingering. Let's get going.
And get going often used to motivate someone or a group. Like, come on everyone, let's get going. There's this energy of leadership in it, like someone is taking charge of the departure. They're the one saying, okay, enough, we need to get going.
And that role of the person who says, let's get going in a group is such a real and recognizable one. Like every group has that person who eventually gets everyone moving when everyone else is still saying 5 more minutes.
Every group, every trip, every gathering has that one person who finally says, okay, we really need to get going. And everyone pretends to be annoyed, but secretly they're relieved someone said it.
Because everyone was thinking it, but nobody wanted to be the one to say it.
Exactly. And get going also works when you're talking to yourself. Like, okay, I really need to get going, said quietly when you realize you've stayed somewhere longer than planned.
And that internal version is so relatable. Like you're at a coffee shop, you've been there 3 hours longer than you planned, and you finally say to yourself, okay, I need to get going.
And get going pairs really naturally with time pressure. Like, If we don't get going in the next 10 minutes, we'll miss the train. Or, we should have gotten going an hour ago. That second one is almost regretful, like we waited too long. We should have gotten going earlier.
And there's a version of get going that's almost like permission, like you should get going, it's getting late, said to a guest who stayed maybe a little long, and it's such a gentle, face-saving way to signal that it's time.
The art of politely telling someone it's time to go without actually saying, please leave now. Get going does that job so gracefully.
It really does. And get going is also used to kick off a trip or an adventure. Like, once we get going on the drive, I'll feel better. Meaning, once we actually start moving, once we're on our way, the anxiety will ease.
And there's something really comforting about that version. Like the anticipation of a journey is often harder than the journey itself. And get going is the moment where anticipation becomes action on a trip or journey.
So, get going implies overcoming a delay or hesitation, motivates individuals or groups, is used for self-talk, pairs naturally with time pressure, gently signals it's time for someone to leave, and marks the shift from anticipation to action on a trip or journey. Okay, role play time. Yes, so the scenario is a group of 4 friends who just had dinner at someone's apartment and the evening is naturally winding down.
Perfect. I love the scenario because this is exactly when all 4 expressions come up naturally. Ready?
Ready?
Okay, that was honestly the best pasta I've had in years.
Thank you. I'm so glad you liked it.
I really did. Okay, I should probably think about leaving soon. It's almost 11.
Already? Stay a little longer.
I wish I could, but I have an early morning tomorrow. I really should get going.
I understand. Do you want me to call you a cab before you leave?
That would be great, actually. Thank you. Oh, speaking of leaving, did Marcus already take off?
He did. He took off about 20 minutes ago. Said he had to catch the last train.
Oh no, I wanted to say goodbye. He just took off without telling anyone?
You know Marcus. He always just quietly takes off without the big goodbye scene.
He really does, every single time. Okay, what about Priya? Is she heading out too?
She's just in the kitchen helping me clean up. She said she'll head out once the dishes are done.
Oh, she doesn't have to do that. That's so sweet of her.
I know. I told her to leave it, but she insisted.
That's so Priya. Okay, I'm gonna go say goodbye to her and then I'll take off too.
Okay. The cab should be about 10 minutes.
Perfect. Oh, actually, before I head out, I wanted to say thank you for tonight. Like, genuinely, I needed this.
I'm so glad. We all needed it, honestly. It's been such a busy few months.
It really has. These evenings where we all just leave our stress at the door and just be together means so much to me.
Me too. We should do this more often.
We should. Okay, I'm gonna go find Priya and then get going before I talk myself into staying another hour.
You're welcome to stay another hour.
Don't tempt me. Okay, leaving now, actually leaving.
Get going then.
Getting going. Thank you again for everything. This was perfect.
Get home safe.
I will. Let me know when Priya heads out so I know she got a cab okay.
Will do. Now go. Get going. Your cab is almost there.
Going, gone.
And just like that, a beautiful evening came to a very natural, very real close.
Did you catch them all?
I should probably think about leaving soon. Neutral, the foundational word. I really should get going, overcoming the hesitation to actually depart.
Before you leave, neutral departure reference. Did Marcus already take off? Sudden, quick departure.
He took off about 20 minutes ago, left quickly, decisively.
He always just quietly takes off, departs without ceremony.
Is she heading out too? Warm and directional departure.
She'll head out once the dishes are done. Casual, social departure.
I told her to leave it on the plate, leave something behind.
Before I head out, before I depart. Warm and social.
Leave our stress at the door. Allow it to remain behind.
Get going before I talk myself into staying another hour. Overcoming hesitation.
Leaving now, actually leaving. Emphatic, decisive.
Get going then. Motivating the departure.
Getting going, the act of finally departing.
Let me know when Priya heads out so I know she got a cab okay.
Will do. Now go, get going, your cab is almost there.
Going, gone.
And just like that, a beautiful evening came to a very natural, very real close.
Did you catch them all?
All 4 expressions used naturally, multiple times each in one real, warm, end-of-evening conversation.
That's what fluency looks like.
Okay, quick quiz time.
Let's go.
Listeners, fill in the blank with the right expression. Ready?
Sentence 1. We need to blank, or we're going to miss the first train.
Get going. We need to get going. Time pressure, urgency.
Exactly. Sentence 2. She said a quick goodbye and just blank without waiting for anyone.
Took off. She just took off. Quick, decisive, minimal ceremony.
Perfect. Sentence 3. I'm going to blank before it gets too late. Can I help clean up first?
Head out. I'm going to head out. Warm, social, considerate.
Good. Sentence 4. What time do you usually blank for work in the morning?
Leave. What time do you usually leave? Neutral, factual, everyday.
Sentence 5. Okay, everyone, it's getting late. Let's blank.
Get going. Let's get going. Motivating a group, taking charge.
Sentence 6. He didn't even say goodbye. He just blank in the middle of the party.
Took off. He just took off. Sudden, slightly rude, unexpected departure.
And sentence 7. Are you ready? We should blank in about 10 minutes.
Head out. We should head out. Collaborative, directional, casual.
And last one, sentence 8. I'll be ready to blank as soon as I find my jacket.
Leave or head out. Both work here. I'll be ready to leave is neutral. I'll be ready to head out is a little warmer, a little more casual.
Claps. Exactly right. And that's such an important thing to notice. Like sometimes more than one answer is naturally correct, and recognizing that is a sign of real fluency.
Listeners, how did you do? Drop your answers in the comments. We read every single one. Okay, let's bring it home. Today's 4. Leave.
The foundational word for departing somewhere also means to allow something to remain behind, to pass things on, to end relationships, to ask for space, to feel excluded, to create a legacy, and to be officially away from work.
Head out.
Casual and warm implies direction and movement, used in social situations, works as a gentle announcement, pairs naturally with time, and adds excitement to journeys and adventures.
Take off.
Decisive and quick, often without much ceremony, can feel adventurous, sometimes slightly abrupt, describes sudden departures and unexpected exits.
Get going.
Always implies overcoming a delay or hesitation, motivates individuals or groups, pairs with time pressure, gently signals it's time to leave, and marks the shift from waiting to actually moving.
4 ways to say, I'm leaving.
Each one completely different in energy, in tone, in situation.
And now you know exactly which one to reach for every time.
That's the whole goal.
Every single week.
Consistent is our brand.
Okay, before we go, your challenge this week.
Pick 2 of today's 4 expressions.
Just 2.
And use them in a real conversation today.
Tell someone, I'm gonna head out, instead of just, I'm leaving.
Or say, let's get going the next time your group is lingering too long.
Or notice the next time someone takes off without a big goodbye.
Or pay attention to how often you use the word leave without even thinking.
One expression, one real moment. Today.
Drop it in the comments. We love reading them, every single one.
If today helped you, hit that like button.
And subscribe if you haven't already.
New episodes every week. Real English, real conversations.
Share this with someone learning English.
Seriously, it makes such a difference.
All right, everyone, this has been Business English Desk. I'm Laura.
And I'm Jamie, and we'll see you in the next one.
Don't just leave.
Head out with purpose.
Take off with confidence.
And always know when it's time to get going.
Bye.
Bye!